Hello everyone, I'm Tyler from Tyler Talks Books, and today I'm going to do a post-Black Friday book haul. Now I know it's a little late for one of those. It's going to include some books that I bought after Black Friday, like significantly after, and Christmas is coming up, so instead of doing a full end of the year wrap-up, I'm just going to do this video, and then I'm going to do one for my Christmas book haul, since there are several on my Christmas list that I'm excited about, and if I get them, I will probably be very happy to show you them. So the first on my list is Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, which I incidentally have already read, but I didn't have my own copy because I did a lot of my books from the library. So I got this one because, and yeah, it was a scratch and dent version, so yeah, there's that, and I could probably tape that or something. But basically, I found this on Book Outlet. A friend told me about that, like, literally the day before Black Friday. Like, it is not necessarily good for my wallet, but good for my book want. I want of books. So anyway, this was like $2, and I mean $2 for a hardcover. I sort of freaked out when I saw the price, and yeah, I bought it pretty quickly after I saw the price. And anyway, this is an awesome book, and it has an awesome front cover here, picture, but also like the cool inside jacket art. And then one of the coolest parts about this is I like fantasy story maps. Like I don't have any posters about books in general, even unfortunately, but I like the maps. And this book, in particular, has a full color copy of Roshar, which I just think is really, really stinking cool. So, this is a great book, and you should get it. The next book I have not read. It is another Brandon Sanderson book. It is not Cosmere. It is Steel Heart. And it is apparently about this object called Calamity that appears in the sky, and it basically bad people get superpowers, and people called the Reckoners try to defeat them because they're doing really bad things. It's about all I know about it. I'll read it, and I'll probably like it. I just haven't been able to get to it yet. So, whoop. Anyway, the next two I'll do together because they are Well of Ascension and Hero of Ages, also by Brandon Sanderson. You might be able to tell I like Brandon Sanderson just a little bit. Um, so anyway, these two are the second and third in the original Mistborn trilogy. I read the first Mistborn book a month or two back, and I really liked it, and then found these on sale on Book Outlet, and, well, yeah, I got them. So, you see, I'm, about halfway-ish, not quite halfway through Hero of Ages, and Well of Ascension was really good. I'm really enjoying Hero of Ages right now. So, like in this series, these three follow the Adventures of Vin. It completes that saga, and then there's Ally of Law and Shadows of Self next, which I completely intend on reading. And there's a new Mistborn book coming out in January. I mean it's like confirmed, but I don't know how because Shadows of Self just came out in October, like early October, and there's another one coming out in January already, and that's kind of insanely fast. Yeah, I don't know how he does it at all. But anyway, I don't think anybody does except him. So, the next and final for Sanderson book of this list is The Rhythmatist, which I've also not read, but I've heard good things about. It's basically a bunch of people draw geometry stuff and magic happens. That's about all I know about it. Something about circles to defend and then like arrows to attack. It's chalked and stuff. And there are illustrations. Like illustrations. Basic Eastern defense. Okay. And there's that. And you might yeah, I guess I already said that. But the next two are The Lightning Thief and Sea of Monsters, the first two books of the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. A friend has been bugging me to read these for a while, so I read them and I liked them, and I didn't know quite what to expect because I hadn't read them yet. or like at all before I bought them. And they're Greek mythology with an interesting take where the protagonist finds out at the beginning he's the son of Poseidon, and that has interesting implications actually for the actual series and the actual world that it's in, which is kind of an alternate Earth where Greek gods are real and doing things. So, I actually have the next 3 books coming too, but Amazon's being a little slow on getting them to me, so I will read them eventually when they come. Promise. Which I guess most of you don't need to promise. But I will read them. Amazon's just being slow about it. So, the final book, I was about to come home from university, was dropping off my textbooks, and decided to pick up this, Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, which I've also already read. But I didn't have my own copy of this, despite having Wise Man's Fear. And this one, I kind of like how this is done. I don't like how I don't really like how the cover is cut off from the edge. But this is the way my copy of Wise Man's Fear is. And this one, incidentally, I actually kind of like how they do it. With having the gold instead of just having a page like Wise Man's Fear. Hey, more maps. Not color, but still maps. So, yeah. That's it for my book haul for the last month. Tell me any interesting books you got in the last month. Maybe some good deals on for Black Friday. Maybe you found out a book outlet the day before like I did and we're a little crazy. Um, anyway, let me know in the comments below. And I will catch you next time.